In this video, I'm going to go over the calculation of IV flow rates in drops per minute. I was having a really hard time understanding exactly what it was we were even calculating here. So I knew the formula, I knew the answers, but I wasn't sure how to check if the answer was even realistic because I just didn't understand what we were doing. So I finally do understand it and just going to explain it real quick. So the problem here is we have 850 milliliter IV to be infused over 8 hours. So we know that the person is getting this 850 milliliter IV and it's going to take 8 hours for them to get it. The drop factor is 10 drops per milliliter. So in every milliliter of this IV fluid, there should be 10 drops of whatever it is that we are adding, whatever medication we're going to be adding to this IV fluid. So the first thing I'm going to do would be to calculate total how many drops there are. So we know there's 850 milliliters and there's 10 drops per milliliter. So we have to add 800 or multiply 850 by 10. Again, that's 850 milliliters with 10 drops per milliliter. That gives us 8,500 drops total. And then we want to know how many drops there are per minute. So we know that this is going to happen over 8 hours, but it is asking per minute. So I'd first divide by 8 and then divide by 60 because there's 60 minutes in an hour. Then we get 17.7, but we can't do a partial drop. So then this would be rounded to 18 drops per minute would be the answer. Then the other way of going about this, there is a formula that you can follow. Oops. I'll get that in here. All right. So this is the formula. So this might be a little bit easier for some people to do, or a way just to double check your answer. So it does volume in milliliters over time in minutes, and then you multiply that by the drop factor. So I'm going to clear this answer. So we have 850 milliliters. Well, first we have to find the time in minutes. So it's 8 hours that this is going to happen. So 8 times 60. And that gives us 480. So remember that and write it down, 480. So we're going to do 850 divided by 480. And then times it by the drop factor, which is 10. And again, we get that 17.7, but the answer here would be 18. Hope that helps somebody.